Okay, so last night we finally broke through in SUMERU and kind of brought one era to an end and started a whole new one. But doing so meant that we literally erased the memories of every single person here. I really don't know how I feel about that, but according to Ruka Devada, it was the only way. And so now Kusanali can leave for real, and they can actually maybe legitimately treat her as Ruka Devada would have been treated. But we'll see what happens as we leave our friends behind, because this quest is about to come to an end, and we have some other things that need to get done. So, hey there, Samu, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings, people of the world. Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Genshin Impact live here on Twitch. So, as things stand right now, of course, we still have our party, our primary party right now. Also, in addition to that, let me make sure I'm selecting correctly. In addition to that, so I did mention last night that I did get through Fates another 5-star weapon, another 5-star sword, which I am currently building up to be eventually used by Layla, and we'll see how that helps, or maybe it'll be better to be used on Florian, but we'll see how it unfolds. But yeah, so far the Aquila Favonia has been a very useful weapon, and I've been very impressed with it. I mean, it's a 5-star weapon, it's gotta be good, right? So, we've been leaving Kale to wait for us all night long, but now it's time to go and say hello to her once we find her. She's chilling out here by a stove.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Hey there, Kale.
Yep, yep.
So yeah, good morning.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you like it.
It's not pita pockets, but it does look interesting.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
Well, now that I've recovered from Elazar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
Wow.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
So do I. You enjoy your yummy breakfast with Kale, who's been waiting for you.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Oh? Paimon hasn't read it yet?
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now.
Yeah, it's likely from Kusanali.
Oh, it's from Nilu.
Nilu?
Ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Sino's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2
They
days.
really like to leave us hanging, don't they?
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's really not that amazing, well, under the circumstances, but no.
Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you.
Yeah, you're amazing too, Kale. That's why I've gotten you to level 80 as well.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Alright. And so Tainari will be up this way. Alright, Fox man.
Tainari!
How you doing? As I came with Paul and Panders slowly. Slowly.
Good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
How's your wound?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia.
Well, that's good.
For now, I only need to tend to my forest watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects.
Yeah, still some withering out there.
The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
Yeah.
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Yeah, I know that you were mentioning that a few voice actors had been switched in the new patch. So yeah, since I really haven't been paying attention to that, I wouldn't know.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
This can probably answer it.
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Oh, who else hasn't?
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Perhaps. Or, alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
Yeah, I guess Nano is only planning on telling him once festivities are underway, as in a surprise party.
You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention
Yeah,
me.
too busy.
You see, some VIPs have come to the forest
Oh,
recently.
great.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimon?
No.
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
In other words, chaos in the jungle.
Huh?
Is your master alright?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies, and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidia Forest.
Which is surprising to me that they even know that. But shouldn't it be Greater Lord Kusanali now?
When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
Yeah, keep them on a tight leash.
That sounds really exhausting.
There is nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
Why do we need to ask him permission?
You've recovered well,
Well,
You
I
may
guess as far
go.
as recovery is concerned.
but be careful.
Yay! Will do!
Look how happy she is. Alright, go to the Grand Bazaar. Alright. Where's the best way to get to it from here? Probably like that. Yeah, because usually people in that situation will look the other way. Like, it's none of my business, and I don't even know what happened with all that, and quite honestly, I could care less. You know, just throwing ourselves down. And we're going this way. Yeah, trying to remember where the Grand Bazaar is. But we'll make it. Even if we have to pass through the academia to get there. No, this isn't right. What's going on, game? Yeah, get us going this way. This is more like it. Now we're in the Grand Bazaar. And so upon our arrival...
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Yeah, we've arrived on scene.
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letters, so here we are!
So yeah, once we do arrive,
You're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
yeah, probably still trying to take stock of what's happened.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all.
Is she now?
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye. Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Oh, really?
Nonsense. It is not for us to determine the value of an audience.
Yeah, unless they're bringing in ticket money.
But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera.
Yeah, I got that.
That can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
I got you covered.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
Raise his hand.
You guys are so funny. There's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
We'll go and check, sure.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going
Do you
now.
know where? Do you know where everyone is?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Ramon's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad,
Yeah, what
I
about
just
her?
hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go,
Yeah, hopefully
Traveler.
she's also cured too. Yeah, she was particularly afflicted. So up we go. Yeah, now we can begin ascending. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can definitely see that that takes a lot off my mind that we were able to cut off the balladeer at the source. And the fact that he only can become a quote-unquote god by being attached to a whole bunch of wires. So going in.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there.
The only one wearing a hat. Yeah, let's find out.
Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be
Oh, really?
quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here.
I have no idea who Kaveh is, though.
Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
Don't know where you got that from.
No way. We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
Yeah, what are you getting on about there? Yeah, House of Dana it is. Yeah, we've already been here before. We know where we're going. So yeah, let's see what happens when we speak with Al-Haytham. Oh. It's a 100-meter dash to get to where he is. Oh, now he's beneath me. All right. It looks like he's over at this side.
Oh, Haytham should be around here somewhere, right?
Yeah, we literally did.
Oh, he's over there. But it looks like he might not have time for
Yeah,
us.
well, as mentioned, he was talking with someone else.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
Why do I get the feeling if you keep looking up higher, this guy's going to be wearing a Fatui mask?
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in SUMERU?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority
No,
to get
no
your hands
Fatui
on
mask.
anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Calm down, dude.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh,
Oh, that's who that is?
light of the Kasharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Yeah, plus I also feel like he's not really interested, even if it was for real.
What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
The redness in your eyes.
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
You...
Oof, it's for real now.
See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
There are some who certainly can't.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
What?
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
I think so too. Let's see how this plays out.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Oof.
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about
In
it.
other words, it never got off the ground.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when SUMERU needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true...
True what?
Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when SUMERU needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save SUMERU from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Yeah, was your memory wiped too?
Look, All you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
Still loyal to Asar, huh?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Ouch. And away he goes. Yeah, can we have Mr. I'll hate them now. Hey there, Luna, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us.
Hey, Alhaitham!
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilou. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
No?
Nilou said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zaino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to Alhaitham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Seems that way.
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole Academia was practically turned upside down.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
In eternal punishment.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god.
Who were the other 2?
In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the Academia. I don't know where to begin.
Yeah, maybe those 2 imprisoned sages can now take over?
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound.
Yeah.
It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom.
What were they?
Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans, attaching themselves to the 6 great schools, have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage.
Yeah, who's now no longer around.
Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar, and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So do we do a coin flip to find out which one of them gets it?
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Yeah, but obviously that criteria was not up to par, right?
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in SUMERU.
But he's clearly not interested, right?
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the Academia. But I refused.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, too much for him.
Huh? But why? Can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either.
Of course not.
I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the new sages take office. And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Do we look like friends?
We were trying to piece that together.
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
Yeah.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
Yeah, about that.
Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of SUMERU.
But we appreciate it.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
All right. I'll see you there.
Okay, that's cleared off. Headed off to Port Ormos now. To the south we go. I would have preferred if they were on the left side of the harbor, but whatever. Oh, so the next 3.7, I believe it is. So yeah, let's do this. Ugh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know how their schedule goes for releasing patches and patches within patches. Yeah, we usually know about how Final Fantasy XIV schedules those. So as we head on to glide down to the docks, let's go and meet up with some more people. So as we walk along the docks.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could...
Oh, Paimon got cut off because...
Is that Paimon I hear?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's been a while. How are you doing?
Hello there, Dunyazad. Also, her voice actor sounds different too.
Dunyazad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life.
Well, that's good to hear.
I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
Luckily you.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Yeah, hey there.
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Guess so.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I guess she wants to go back to the desert.
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
Yeah, if nothing less, at least Dunyazad would still have a friend with her at all times.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you getting bored already?
I guess she is.
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in SUMERU. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them?
Yep.
I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the Academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the Academia?
Actually, no.
What?
Or, wait, no, we didn't hear anything about that.
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the Academia. But only if I wanted to.
Yeah, but she's brawn, though, not brains.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
I guess even scholars need their bodyguards. I mean, look what we had to do a few streams ago.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing.
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose. In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
That's how she rolls.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Poor
Come on,
Dungeon
no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again. Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
I think she is.
Well, no, not yet at least.
Or-
I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Wow.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
More or less.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
It must be something important for Nilu to specifically write to us like that.
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Great! I'll be sure to
Oh,
attend.
you want to go too?
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
I don't think you would want to show up in anything other than that.
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh,
Yeah, so he'll be hard to find.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. You can try your luck there. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet
Alright,
him.
thanks.
Don't mention it. You better get going.
all right, on to our next stop.
Yeah, take care there, Miss Mikote. How it is. To the desert we go. Ooh. Yeah, I can only imagine how this performance will be when we get it to go moving. Once we get it to go, then, you know, it should be our way of being able to move on. Now, imagine that once Sumeru, this quest in Sumeru is finished, it'll then encourage us to go to the next location in the game, wherever that may be. Ooh. Which will then beg the question, which location comes next? Yeah, there are still 3 left. We know that Snaznaya and Fontaine are
It's
2
been a
of
while
them.
since we last visited Aru village.
I can't remember the name of the 3rd location. I know it was briefly mentioned in game.
Ah, there's
Yeah, hi there, doggy.
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
It is.
And Tanari is recovering well, too.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, thank you for taking us to
Yeah,
him.
you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for
I
you.
appreciate that.
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
That's usually how he stands.
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Do I?
Oh, by King Deshret's
Raman.
blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
Roman! And, Sataria?
Yeah. The girl who we sowed the seeds of doubt in when she was working for Asar.
Oh, you know me?
Actually, we do.
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Yeah, but do you still have to have that deadpan face?
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
Yeah, I guess she's found a new calling.
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity.
Yeah, one we helped you find.
I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Well, that's very admirable.
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over SUMERU. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Will it work?
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
That's
The
very
people
well
of
said.
King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Sataria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little
Oh,
embarrassed.
don't.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions that common people would easily overlook.
Sataria's idea will bring much good to many people.
I agree.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission.
But then the winds of change swept in.
As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Sataria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become. Sataria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies
Wow.
elsewhere.
We really sowed those seeds, didn't we?
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Yeah, we did something about that.
Azar has received much needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light.
Yeah.
You probably have already heard.
Oh, we certainly did.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
I hope you're right.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Apart from this, the academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Sataria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
Well, not with the two of you. Well, not with you, Sataria, necessarily, but with the others.
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the Academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast?
Well, apparently he actually doesn't know.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Tainari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
He just doesn't like being the center of attention.
No, not really. But I'll go.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
Fair enough.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilu for
You're
me.
sorry for harassing her so much?
The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky.
I'm glad you recognize that.
You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful. So much so that it was prohibited. Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
Okay, we've got all that down.
And we'll be sure to give the message.
Our job here is complete as well. Oh, Sino, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
He'll probably try and come up with whatever excuse he can to not be there. And we know how he'll probably respond.
Got it.
That wasn't what I was expecting, but okay. You do you. Wait for the feast to start 2 days later. But first, let's go back to SUMERU so we can get ourselves ready to get things underway. Alright, there we go. Hey there, Elizabeth. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Oh, so glad to see everyone's here. Oh, you're keeping track on smartphone? Yeah, now that I have a full-time job again, I can finally be able to make it a point to actually get one. Because I'm basically at the point in my life where I have no choice. I need to get another one. Alright, so time adjustment limit reached, 48 hours. Alright. Well, they probably had to maintain some semblance of it being in character, though.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming
Away we go. Not to the Academia. We will glide down. And then we'll head off to where we need to be. Follow the glittering path and take us to the Grand Bazaar. Oh, we're actually going up to where the stage is. Cool. I'm down with that.
Everybody's already here! Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Oh, hey there, Charles. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah. Good evening, Nilu.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
Yeah, I'm surprised everyone beat me to it.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Yeah, it's not that formal.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good spread you've got going.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here!
Yeah. The feast and celebration of the General Mahamatra in the Grand Bazaar goes as planned. Drinks are flowing, food is delicious, and the venue is beautifully arranged. Everyone eats and drinks before then join the performance prepared by Nilu and everyone in the Grand Bazaar. Time passes gradually, and the wonderful atmosphere and the beautiful evening feels almost like a dream.
Whoa! It's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kind of nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention
Yeah, a lot happened while you were asleep.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable!
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully.
This doesn't sound like you at all, Hatham.
Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah, everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yeah, that shocks me so much that she's still referred to as Lesser.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
What do you mean?
Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it.
That's the story that they're going with? So yeah, it was mentioned that there should be no memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, but still referring to her as just Lesser Lord Kusanali still surprises me.
This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
Oh, not really.
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Well, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Yeah, don't worry about me.
Even if those two giants of the academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return?
Seems that after I forgot Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, their understanding of Sumeru's history also changed. Yeah. It seems like Nahida really did a 1984 on everyone. Now that everyone believes that Lesser Lord Kusanali has been Sumeru's Archon all along, and is still referred to as Lesser or just Lord Kusanali. Maybe I'm the only one in all of Teyvat who remembers that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata ever existed. It's so awkward. As the witness of all that happened, I shall respect her choice and keep the secret for her.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously, though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe?
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
At least for him.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
He certainly does. But then again, so does Sino.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Merely.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day. Just like I'm doing now.
Easier said than done. See what I mean?
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind. So it's almost like he's trying to pull off a Dirty Harry voice. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's speak with everyone around the table
I
here.
seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good.
I thought you might find it boring? What?
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts. Unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, your boulder friend is obviously going to be having a hard time. I want to save these two for last because that's really where it all started. Sino?
The atmosphere here is good. And everything is delicious.
Must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering?
Yeah. I don't often come to such places. But it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
I can get around on my own.
There's always next time. We're friends after all. This feast is pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, he's so small though. I don't know if he could eat all that much with such a small frame. Nilou?
Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note
Oh,
of it.
not at all.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself.
And thankfully it all worked out.
You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
Oh, what do we have? Oh, yeah, that's right. Sataria, yeah.
I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Of course, this all started with Daya and Dunyazad.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Yeah, hey there, ladies.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilou invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Well, that's all there is to say? Alright. I was expecting a little more. So yeah, as Dunyazad and Nilou catch up.
Hey,
Oh.
what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
I guess I'm getting tired. Yeah, suddenly sleepy.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy. Of course, just wait here for Paimon.
Yeah, away she goes. Find something for me to snack on there, Paimon. Is it because I didn't sleep well last night that I feel sleepy all of a sudden? Or is it because I'm too full? Seems like someone is there. Yeah, time stops because I think Nahida wants to say hello. It's so weird to see everyone in Tableau.
It's me.
Yeah, hi there, Nahida. It looks like my consciousness is connected to yours again.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
What did you want to talk about?
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
Sure, but I do have to ask, why are we doing this scene with her in black and white? Yeah, what do you need?
Please say thank you to everyone for
Oh,
me.
sure. So that's what this is about. Yeah, can't you do it yourself?
Is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
Well, I figured after everything we've been through, some things the wall must be done by yourself.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
I think you're looking at this the wrong way. Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry too much.
Let me think about it. Okay.
Yeah, have you made up your mind?
Yes, I have.
Oh, wait a minute. You're gonna possess me?
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So...
So...
I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The Flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Yeah, she possessed Catherine at one point, now she's possessing me. At least promise me you won't say anything weird when you're in my body. Wow. Oh, wow. See, I guess we gotta go do the laps again.
Everyone,
Yeah, I have something to say.
are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Oh, so you do know who
Hold
that
up.
is.
What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yeah, maybe you can see her image, not mine.
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of SUMERU. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but SUMERU and even the entirety of Teyvat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for SUMERU, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
But she wants to.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in his plan. I hope...
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
I'm so enthusiastic on pressing the button. See, just like I said, everybody is very happy to meet you. Ah.
Yeah.
Nahida shows up for a surprise visit and brings the feast to its climax. So sincere joy flows on the hearts of everyone present. Our warm atmosphere of talking and laughter carries on late into the night. And the feast ends on a perfect note. Neato dancing, right? Alright.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
I guess I slept alright.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony.
Wow.
Alright, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
Oh, we still can?
She should be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
I wonder what else there would be to ask her. Also, is there a fast way for me to get there from where I am? Ah, right here. At least I hope it's close, or... because I would hate to think it's like a really low or really high above. Nope, thankfully it's not that way. Fortunately, I can just go to the sanctuary and speak with her myself. Yeah, hey there, guards. Yeah, don't be a bunch of trolls, please. Oh, what are you guys talking about? So as we head on over to meet with Nahida, aka Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Nahida! Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
How would a candle float on water? Well, obviously not a lit candle.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is there anything you want to know?
Alright, so... yeah. So Fontaine is next.
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally.
Yeah, you need to find people you can trust.
I hope that the new 6 great sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
And so, after I fell asleep that day?
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Yeah.
You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor.
Define fair.
I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroyed Enosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the God of Wisdom.
Alright then, so, about that balladeer.
He's still in a coma.
He's still
I've
alive?
hidden him like how one would hide a feather.
How's he still alive after he, landed head first on terra firma after being in a mech?
I know you have many misgivings about
No
him.
kidding!
But as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features.
So you're just gonna try to exploit him?
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil.
You better hope he doesn't.
In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
Okay then. Bring us to level 5.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the Nation of Justice?
Justice, huh?
As far as I know, that nation operates in the judicial system.
It sounds like it's... I was thinking that they were gonna be a country of inventions, because they did give us the camera. So I was thinking that they were going to be a country based on making stuff, but it turns out, yeah, that sounds like the perfect place for the Fatui to manipulate.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
Alright. I guess we have nothing else to ask you.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Well, the list only lets me make so many options.
Huh? You mean...
About your sister.
Oh, thank you!
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
Yeah, but there shouldn't be any information on her.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on him or his sister.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you.
Yeah, despite Asar's best efforts.
However, there must be something different about your sister. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on her after all.
What?
Wow. So her
There's
presence
only
is known.
one possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
Yikes. How's that possible? We journeyed to the Sea of Stars all our lives until we came here. How could she possibly hail from Teyvat? Unless Florian does as well. Things don't add up. Is there something wrong with my memories? Or is it this world that has done something to her?
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
Do you know what she's been through?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy.
And that's where she got manipulated.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to her?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Oh boy.
But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
Yeah, what is a Descender?
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
Who all has come before me, aside from Lumine?
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and his sister isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions.
Oh, of course.
I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom.
Well, this has been more than enough, actually, than I was
There
expecting.
are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Yeah, and I'll need some time to reflect on what you said.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from SUMERU. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Fascinating.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Well, hopefully dreams and not nightmares. Quest completed. To be continued. Destined encounter. Talk to Masrur. And receive the silver twig. Oh, this is now considered Act 6. So where exactly is Masrur once I leave here? Oh, he's down in Port Ormos. Okay. I guess we're reaching this next place by sea? Oh, you're all trying to put on your MatPat thinking caps? But hey, that's just a theory! A game theory! Yeah, I wonder if he actually has ever done anything on that. I'm trying to figure out the stuff in Genshin Impact. Also, I didn't need to go and jump off the right side of the bridge this time. I could have stayed on the left. So yeah, let's speak with this Masrur. So on a night in SUMERU, after having had our conversation with Lesser Lord Kusanali, let's see what happens next. So upon our arrival...
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Word gets out fast.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
Oh.
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Kind of makes me think of the end of Back to the Future 2 when Doc mails Marty that letter to be sent to him right after the DeLorean gets sent back to 1885.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Wow!
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I'd failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you.
Yeah, so let me see the letter.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
Alright, it's been a while. How have you been? I heard that the two of you are traveling in SUMERU, and I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately I've been stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then and we can catch up on all times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy Kaya. Kaya, really?
Kaya, huh? So he's here in SUMERU. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Yeah.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Yeah, I guess we could. Act 6. Yeah, I thought that this would be the start of a new chapter by this point. No, we literally have to wait until wine-scented letter. Yeah, I was expecting that we would immediately go into chapter 4, but nope. Nope. That's not a luxury we're being given. Alright.
Hiya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Yeah, I wonder what he'll have to say. Yeah, because he's waiting for us at this table.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
So there's nothing off the menu?
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Yeah, because we conveniently just arrived.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Well, if you say so, but yeah. Your fighting style still leaves a lot to be desired.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in SUMERU to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Sure you are.
SUMERU spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
I guess.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What makes you say that?
You were justifying it on you came on your own?
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And?
Yeah.
Do continue.
Yes, please.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Well, you are here now.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to SUMERU during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near SUMERU.
How did you get involved in this?
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to SUMERU. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear.
Wow.
It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Well, what can you tell me about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near SUMERU is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things.
Like alcohol?
This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
I didn't even know that people from this part of the world had surnames. Like, we know that they do in Inazuma.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Oh, gee. And out of nowhere, Dainsleif.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Have you been following us all this time?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Well, that's great. And also, no, I did not know that.
Huh?
Or if it was mentioned, it probably was only mentioned very briefly, and I wouldn't have remembered it by this point.
What?
So now more seeds are being planted.
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes.
This is similar to yours, right?
You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Must be.
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Or things will get bad for you.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious.
Yeah, it certainly has.
And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I guess.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
I don't think he drinks.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions.
Of course.
But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So, you said that Ulrich was founded the Abyss Order, or I thought my sibling was the founder.
Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
Well, we're already stretching it, aren't we?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
You got a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
Yeah, all the way back then?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to SUMERU when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the
Yeah,
time.
be patient. Yeah, are we waiting for the perfect moment?
No, It's just, I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Yeah, and Kaya left us to pay the tab too, right? After he finishes his drink, he prepared to travel. Alright. Let's do... Oh, it's 1,300 meters away. That's a decent amount of distance. Yeah, basically way back near Gandharva. Yeah, let's see how this all unfolds. Yeah, I was fully going into this expecting to start chapter 4. But I guess there's more to do. Go. So catch that. Yeah, on a peaceful night in the jungles of SUMERU. Oh, the stars are looking quite beautiful tonight. I approve of this. So yeah, it's in front of someone's garden.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Alright.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there.
Well, it looks like there's no one around right now.
But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
So what do we think of this?
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks
For
like
Eremites?
it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
And if we do enter without if we enter with incident?
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Alright. Also, incredibly sensitive. I don't get why the auto mod blurs out words that are not a legit issue. Open the door.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Probably not. Yeah, let's take a look.
Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane.
And so, in number 2.
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
Yeah, this isn't Pandora's box there, Paimon. Let's open it and see what's inside.
Huh? This is a mirror.
And it's broken.
It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box?
Yeah, it's just a regular mirror.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up.
Well, we probably shouldn't say that while he's over our shoulder. And meanwhile over by what looks to be a bed.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable.
So now that we've assessed everything...
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it?
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Define minor. Because, yeah, if it's the Abyss Order, they're not minor. Open the door. Okay, it's slimes.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose.
Alright, go.
He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old.
Everything you got, girls. And Traveler.
Anyway, let's beat up these monsters.
Yeah, let's see what you got for me this time. You see the one slime that's not like the others.
My guiding stars.
And here come more slimes.
Feel the beat. As a dutiful maiden.
Line it up. Swing for the fences, Noelle. It's all on you. Yeah, look how much she's getting out of this. Yeah, it's amazing how long this big sword ability holds out. That's really amazing. Alright, now to find a way through you somehow. Let's cut you down.
Propagate!
We got this again.
Stars, shine for me.
Almost through that shield.
The night is cold.
Scatter!
Alright, we breached it. And just as the music builds.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, as much as I would love to, unfortunately I can't.
Feel the beat.
Alright, it's dead. We got it.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that.
This is coming in. Oh. I guess we can allow you to come in. But I am in the middle of cutscene, so bear with me. Yeah, I'm in cutscene, so you have to bear with me.
Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from
Yeah.
us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted.
Wow.
I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation. And as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then.
Alright.
Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Alright, so yeah, we just automatically go into a cutscene to do that. Yeah, whoever wanted to join me on this really wanted me to participate in, yeah. To no real surprise, I'm cut off. Oh, left the world anyway. Well, that means I can get out of co-op mode immediately. Yeah, reactivate the cutscene.
I doubt that the appearance of those
Oh, it had to do it
ley
over
line
again
anomaly-
because of the
Okay.
fact that they wanted in.
Your suspicion, not to mention...
Good thing there's a fire.
Yeah, we come out of that now. Light the bonfire. Yeah, it's a shame that forced me out of cutscene. Or forced me out of the story.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Freeloading comes more naturally to you than most, or you're easy to please.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be?
Bad enough that he's still not back?
We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we?
Yeah, it's now 7 months.
So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
I don't see it that way at all. Actually, you're my favorite character.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister?
Yeah, let's think about this.
The stars?
Yeah, we gaze at the stars just like this, and we point to the planets we wanted to visit.
Wow.
We traveled through the universe always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. No, don't make it like Medion, no! Yeah, this is the first time we've ever been separated.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, heavenly principles. And you too, Tavat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead. Because if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Yeah, thanks, Paimon.
All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Paimon not going to bed before me.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
I appreciate it. Have a good night, then.
Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Memories of your sibling fill your mind as you suddenly fall asleep. As we're now in this load screen. Alright, while I'm allowing it to happen, I'm gonna go get myself some water. I do need to refill, so I'll be back in a moment.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Alright. Oh, hi there, Dainsmith. Oh. Yeah. You alright?
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you?
What do you mean, tear stains?
All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Yes, off he goes. Why are you going back into the forest? Oh, geez, now what? Yeah, come around there, Florian. How did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon make me have to switch shifts? And where? Oh boy. I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him, seeing how I hadn't woke up yet? Whatever the case, looks like it's just me here for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. Who goes there? Yeah. Paimon? No reply, I should check. The quest is not considered completed. Okay. You'll be able to continue even if you leave. Okay. So I can break it off temporarily. So as we go in...
Halt!
Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
I don't know.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Be gone!
Yeah, you look like a sage from SUMERU, but yeah, I'm only here to look for my traveling companion.
Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
Oh, you did see her.
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
I thought so. Still, I don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet. So, you were nearby last night?
What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern.
Jeez, you're really uppy.
Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
Okay. There's something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back.
If you must, suit yourself.
Why are you giggling?
I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
All right.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
I was out here all night. I'm cold.
You...
Oh, come on. Give me a little warmth.
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay?
Yep, sure.
You understand
Yeah,
me?
whatever.
Come on then.
So when do I beat you up? Fortune mocking pedigree. So what are we discovering? A hilichurl. Okay.
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive.
Yet.
How could he be? He was too young for anything like that.
Unless maybe you know who this is?
So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're asking him this.
Huh? You know Conria? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Conria?
I've met others from there. Yeah. It's your eyes.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
I follow no god, though I count some of them as my friends.
Sounds like you've had an eventful
Edie?
life.
Is that his name?
All right, well, my name is Ida.
Ida, all right.
And you are correct. I was once Conrian.
But now?
I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct, and all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
It's you, black and white?
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
Yeah, he's probably in Dane's boat.
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release.
Oh, jeez.
All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
So Ida's just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of immortality. So, yeah. Why do people turn into Hilichurls?
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners.
Oh, jeez.
Upon us, the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
Yeah, do you know this, Hilichurl?
He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son.
Well, that explains the name of the title.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me.
Oh, jeez.
Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight.
Do you know someone named Kaya?
Kari Bear faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a Hilichurl right before my very eyes.
Creepy.
I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
Here's what I want to know. How was he able to identify him?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
Go no further then. Say no more.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Kari Bear.
Yeah, that is so creepy. So, yeah, now what?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Kari Bear, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Okay. Yeah, talk to the man. So yeah, you obviously haven't done anything with this little farm.
Over here.
So yeah, what are you gonna use this for?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Will it work? When we were in the chasm, Dane said that the curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
Yeah, who told you about it?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned.
He's losing his mind here.
I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
Oh, that's right. That's it right there. Forbidden.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do?
Move on?
The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
Don't get too worked up.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes.
That would explain a lot.
Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine.
Well, hopefully I have the materials you need right now.
My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
What is this? Oh, it's a red ruka shava mushroom? Or I'm trying to remember what it's called. I was using it to build up Calais.
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
Those I have in abundance.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
All right then. Okay. Oops. No. On craft. So yeah, make this nameless medicine. Nameless taboo medicine of the royal court. And now that we've made it.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see.
Yeah, have a look. Is it to your satisfaction?
In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like.
That's not very reassuring.
The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Yeah, excuse me?
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the
I
Seven.
understand your reluctance. Since he needs the God of Wisdom's power, should I get Nahida to help? Yeah, I was thinking this was going to possibly happen. Forget it. Ida hates the gods. Or Ida hates the gods. It could complicate things. I'll just do it his way.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
Alright, so go to the nearest statue of the 7. Oh, really? Okay then. I guess I'll just have to do this manually. So let's glide. And latch on. Yeah, this will be much harder for him.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises.
And yet,
you and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
I may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Conria have truly suffered. Why could Conria and the 7 not coexist in peace?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Right, things will get better. Alright, administer the dose of medicine. Oh, wow. Yeah, the no entry zone is really closed in on us right now. And with good reason. Alright, pull yourself up there, Florian. We got work to do. Yeah, I didn't think I would need to pull myself up, but I guess I had to. But yeah, we'll see if this does anything tangible. Let's open up and go over to Caribert. Caribert, rather. The Hilichurl seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredibly weak.
Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
How do we get him to use it? With your help, Ida feeds the newly made medicine to the Hilichurl. Took off his mask briefly somehow.
It's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert, please say something.
Maybe we gotta wait for a while for the medicine to kick in.
I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
Yeah, I'm ready. This is really painful to watch.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you.
Well, you told him off beforehand.
I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Yeah, there may be other reasons it didn't work.
Other reasons? What do you mean?
Yeah, maybe the dosage was too low, or maybe you need more treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
Yeah, you have to exhaust all options.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
You certainly don't. To have infinite time yet no hope can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Yeah, where'd you get those mushrooms?
I grow them in that field.
So that is a proper farm.
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
All right.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Curry Bear. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Okay.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Time passes quickly before you know it, it's 2 in the afternoon. We got what he... Oh. Okay. Go. Yeah, where are we going? Yeah, I need you to move. You know, a person's sanity and their son's well-being is on the line here. Yeah, we're just gonna head right on over here. Do we have to be at the base of the waterfall? Yeah, base of the waterfall. Oh, so that was an impressive slash. Draw water. Yeah, staying clear. Alright, climb. And we're not quite there yet. Yeah, that helps a little. Alright, back to Ida. Here's your water.
Ah, you're back. Coribear's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water.
Alright. Here you go. He carefully waters his field.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house.
Yeah.
Understand?
Of course.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
So you wait for him to return. And then, oh wait. And looks like they're coming for the field. Does one in the field somehow attract monsters? Oh jeez. No wonder nothing's growing here. I think we got a lot of explanation right there.
Germinate!
Well, what the heck's going on?
Not now.
Yeah, it's like, where do you think you're going? Hold still. I need to help hold still. Whoa! Like I just dashed inexplicably.
Try till I'm dead.
Yeah. Screw you, come down. Alright, now it's your turn. Serenity Pod?
Time to clean up.
Well, I only wish I could, but I kind of got myself stuck in something I wasn't expecting. Yeah, man's sanity is at stake currently.
Feel the beat. Propagate.
Yeah, where do you think you're going? Yeah, don't go too far. That's not what I need Hot Robin right now. Who is so desperate?
Time to rock.
The night is cold.
Leave it all to me.
Almost got this wave. Alright, there we go.
What happened? Was it monsters?
Yeah, we were under attack.
Thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
You spread the fertilizer evenly. Before long, elemental energy within starts to take effect.
Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
I do, yes. Alright, let's pick ourselves some mushrooms. And then synthesize the nameless taboo medicine of the royal court. Alright. It's a good thing I still have enough of the lotuses to make this. Alright, round 2. Yeah, here you are.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
Yeah, you still have Care Bear.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
Alright. I wonder how many times he's gonna torture himself like this. Yeah, there we go. Pull yourself up.
We're here. Let's begin.
Yeah. Oh, you see Helitrol's below you.
Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear!
He left the house?
Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on, we have to catch up with him.
It's on now. That quest is completed. And looks like he's going under the tunnel? Yeah. Yeah, the water flows in such a way that it's under a tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. So as we follow him...
That's not Coribert.
No silk scarf around his arm.
Right. Coribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
There's something strange about it, though.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
Is it also going to the chasm?
Yes. The more we know about Hilly Churls, the better.
Yeah, I imagine this is going right into the chasm itself. Follow the Hilly Churl, but not too closely. Yeah, it's the threshold to the chasm.
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Yes, let's. Yeah, he's following like other Hilly Churls before him have. Ugh. So what happens when we go inside? Back to the chasm.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, the air in here in this creepy scene, it's eerily familiar. You got that right. Continue exploring. Go where they all go. As they lie prostrate across the floor. Get close to the door, Res. Oh, for parties? Oh, I'm good with that. But yeah, it sounds like combat is a necessity. As much as I prefer not to, because I'd rather not hurt these little churls if they're not going to be aggressive towards me. But that'll change once we cross this threshold.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
So as we arrive... What are we looking at and for? Well, I guess we have to fight now, don't we? Alright.
Steady as stone.
Yeah, I know they were giving me an opportunity to set my party up, so combat was a necessity here, but yeah, I was hoping it would be like for the very end.
Don't be
When
scared.
we find out whatever we need to find out.
My guiding stars.
Almost got you now. Well, they certainly have some fancy music for this area. Oh, hold on. Glad I noticed this. Alright, next threshold. Continuing on. When we get to this altar, just say, hang a right. And try and go through this door. Oh, it opens very, very slowly. We're trying to get to that point. So let's find out how we're getting there. Well, among other things, we're gonna have to deal with more signs.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Germinate!
Feel the beat. The night is cold.
Freeze the slimes out a little.
As a good night should.
Alright, it's open. Next. Don't worry about the hillies, just go over here. Oh, but how do we get in? Because, yeah, I'm not throwing myself off. Yeah, that is not happening. Can I pull myself up here? No, I cannot. So what do I have to do in order to open up a door? Does it have to do with something over here, maybe? Oh, but this is also closed. Okay. So yeah, the necessity is to go to there, but how to access it?
Leave it all to me.
I have to do something to the pedestal.
My guiding stars.
Yeah, does it have to do with this? Can I stand in it at all? No, I'm just getting bounced off. Oh, it's not immediately accessible? Okay. Let's pass through here? No. Just another threshold.
How did I get on the ceiling?
What?
Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself?
Okay. Yeah, welcome to the anti-tower. Open door. That opens that one. Is there another device like it on the opposite side? Not at first glance. So yeah, maybe that one switch activates both of them. So then, if I go back through here... Yeah, does it open both doors? It does open both doors, because yeah, I saw the treasure chest in here. It would have been a shame if I couldn't have got my hands on it. So yeah, we antied the anti-tower. Oh, this is still considered no-go. Well, I did see what appeared to be another threshold to cross, so... I guess that's what we're passing through next, then. So, in we go. And we'll pick this up. Slide that open. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I want to throw myself off. Back. And does that trigger it? Oh, now the objective is switched over here. Okay. So what are we doing in this side now? We're just moving forward.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Oh, and we already have all three, so we're free to advance. And so, open up the big triangle. And then drop down. Yeah, let's glide. Gently. Because, yeah, who knows how much chaos I'll cause if I just fall straight down. Alright, that's enough. So we hit the ground running. This door opens. And when it does... Oh, we remember you. Yeah, it's this guy again.
Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
An Abyss Hild? But he doesn't look like someone from the Abyss Order. Really?
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Oh, great. Yeah, what's this all about? A battle.
Propagate!
Battle it is.
Steady as stone.
Yeah, whatever it takes to take you down there, Mr. Fortune Lecter. I'll make sure to give Hannibal my regards when I send you to go and be with him in hell.
Stars, shine for me. I must leave no stone unturned.
And I think he's gonna follow me around for a while.
The night is cold.
Oh, thankfully that didn't hurt.
Desolation!
I'll catch up.
Yeah, keep pounding on him.
My guiding stars. Leave it
Oh,
all
he's
to
gonna
me.
try and build a shield or something? Or not really sure what he was trying to do there.
Feel the beat.
He didn't wreck the shield.
The night is cold.
Oh yeah, there's the shield. There's the shield.
Propagate!
Don't be
Maybe we can
scared.
use this to my advantage.
Desolation!
Yeah, I'm not surprised he would do something that cheap. Yeah, keep busting away on it. Whoa.
Scatter!
Yeah, keep pouring it on, guys.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Conquers all!
The night is cold.
Oh, crap. I was about to say, am I stuck?
As a beautiful maid would.
Swing away with that big sword of yours, Noelle. Get through that shield. Yeah, whose shield is hurting who more?
Steady as stone.
Propagate!
Not now.
Terminate!
Ugh,
Try till I'm dead!
almost got you. Well, at least got through your shield anyway. Through his shield. And that's enough.
Who was that? He was
dangerous.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
Well, he wasn't so perfect if I could beat him.
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
Yeah, I just have lots of combat experience.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
I don't know if that excited is the word I would use. Yeah, slowly open this door. Let's see where we're going next. And over here. I checked down a whole big, tall cup of water, and already my throat's going on me again. Well, we do see something that's going to open this door. It's like they don't want me to get to the end without trying to get something dealt with my throat.
I think we've made it to the end.
And what are we looking at? Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, emanating a sinister aura. There's no mistaking it. It's just like the defiled statue. Scary. So it does have something to do with the Abyss Order, and these worshipping hilichurls remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. Who was that guy? Which is why, yeah, we've got to get out of here. But now he finds himself worshipping too.
Oh, dear creature.
Oh, jeez.
Why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for a power that you covet?
Whose voice is that? It's coming from right inside my head. Can't Ida hear it?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
Yeah, explain.
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
This is creepy. Who are you? Yeah. But yeah, he has said what he needed to say. And in the meantime, oh, are you about to transform into a hilichurl as we speak?
What just happened?
It was pretty scary.
When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
But are you all right now?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Yeah, something's not right about this place.
Oh, is that so? All right, as you wish.
You leave the ominous cave and return to his house. Yeah, I don't want to make that long, scary trip back. What are you guys talking about now? Oh, was something else supposed to happen?
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay.
Why are we back here?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be.
And it had nothing to do with the weird pixelation?
For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
But if you insist.
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
You do. Another dose of medicine is administered. And then...
Caribert.
Oh, we have motion. We have sound.
Papa?
It works.
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son!
Yeah. Apparently, it can be undone.
You see? It worked! Caribert can speak again!
But it is a permanent or just temporary.
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes, this is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait.
Yeah, I think he's realizing what he looks like.
My body! What happened to me? Is this me?
I fear he's gonna go insane.
Papa? What's happened to me?
How do we explain this to him?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, you're alive.
No, of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and you have to promise me something.
Stay here for a while?
Never take off your mask.
Why?
Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
They talk for a long while. He's a changed man after his religious experience.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening. I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time.
Oh, jeez.
I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that.
Maybe you should not say those things just in case this retraction ends up hurting your son.
Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven.
Oh, do I get the feeling like you just sold your soul to the devil?
That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like there's a huge caveat going on here.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy?
Yeah, he's definitely changed.
You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Yeah. Go ahead. His experiences have deeply affected him. Not that he was particularly stable to begin with, but this religious fervor is something else. I guess I better catch up with them anyway. There are monsters everywhere, and I can't stand by and let them fall into their hands. Yeah, I guess we're not done yet. So we're chasing after him. The far side of fate. What is this, patch 3.5? This Final Fantasy patch 3.5? Actually, hold on, that was the far edge of fate, not the far side of fate. And we have to go back to the cave again? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I know you guys have said that quests in SUMERU within the story are particularly long, but just how long are we dealing with right now for this? Whoa! Okay, that was weird. Yeah, that was really weird. So yeah, back across the threshold. Alright, let's do this. Back through this place again. Oh, hold on, I want to, before we do that fight.
Power core!
Yeah, let's cause some chaos.
The night is cold.
And now let's really make them cool off. As they'll say, isn't he dead? He is now.
Propagate!
My guiding star.
There you go.
Leave it all to me.
I'll leave the Xinyan's fire until the next battle. Because, yeah, I imagine we need to do a few more ways of fighting beforehand. Oh. Yep, I was right.
Okay. Amp it up! Scatter!
Oh, you can do this.
Spring forth!
Oh, jeez, really? Oh, they're dead? Okay. Sure. They must have jumped off the bridge or something. So as we get back to here...
No! Impossible! What happened?
Oh. Maybe it's within him? Or maybe it's within Carabear. Or Carabear, rather.
The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion?
We could have seen both the exact same illusion.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again.
Yeah, let's just get back. You're turning into a zealot.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
You take Ida, who seems to be in a trance, back to the small house. How many times do we have to do this? That's what I'm wondering, because I'm worried. Alright. So.
Cory Bear? Where has he
Not
gone?
again.
Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No. No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
Yeah, maybe he was too embarrassed.
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
Yeah, there's no time to lose.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
He saw himself in the mirror. No.
Did he?
Aw, man. Which means that shattered mirror is probably shattered even worse.
The mirror, it's broken.
But hasn't the mirror been broken this whole time?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told. We have to find him.
Yeah, this is going sideways. But yeah, I can only imagine that he was gonna look at himself for real, no matter what. So let's take a look.
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Alright, pursue. As it begins to rain. How fitting.
Cory Bear, where are you?
Yeah, how fitting that it's raining.
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
He's with me.
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
Oh, jeez. Calm down.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
Oh, God. You better hope that...
Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Cory Bear.
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
Yeah. Or the Forest Rangers will have to make you? Both sides calm down for now thanks to your urging. Yeah, we need to explain what's been going on.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
These aren't just a few.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction. So I left it alone.
That could have been Cory Bear.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
You better hurry, before it's too late.
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
He's kind of in a hurry. Yeah, decorum is not his style. Yeah, he's not down with that sort of thing. Looks like we're going this way. Higher? As in up in the tree, or how about over here? Come on, little man.
Cory Bear!
Yeah, we found him.
Cory Bear, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Cory Bear, come back. It's time to go back. Cory Bear?
Yeah, he's not responding.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Cory Bear. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Yeah, something's not right with him. Yeah, he's not even responding to you. As we get closer. Oh, crap.
Papa.
Stuff's coming out of his face.
Bear. Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Cory Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
Yeah, I think he's about to throw himself off.
It's all too much. Papa.
Yep. We're gonna see what lurks within. The beast is unleashed. Oh, how bad will this be? Yeah, how bad is this going to be? Yeah, does he take off his mask then jump off? Or how does this unfold? The fact that this is taking a while to load worries me. Oh, where do we go?
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
Does it really? Oh, wait a minute. I was knocked out? What? Did I faint? I remember Kerber taking his mask off, but then...
Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
Yeah, what do you mean true identity?
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
I've never met you?
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time.
Of course you have.
Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar.
Both creepy and hilarious.
Clotar Alberich.
Oh, jeez. Meaning...
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Cory Bear and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
But what about Carabear? Carabear, whatever.
That is no business of yours.
What do you mean? I helped him save. I helped you save him.
Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Cory Bear did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become...
What?
The loom of fate.
Oh, God. Yeah. You're right about this thing being from the abyss, but the abyss is sinister and dangerous.
Huh? Sinister? Dangerous? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria.
Oh, really?
To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension.
Sorry to disappoint you?
And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead?
I don't know.
Oh, Princess of Conria.
Are you bringing Lumine out?
Why did he just call me?
Yeah, why are you calling me a princess? Yeah, back to the broken mirror. Am I gonna see? You gotta be kidding. I've been the other character this whole time?
Traveler. Hey, Traveler. Traveler.
Don't look at me, I'm ugly! Yeah, why am I now Lumine? Yeah, we're definitely into messed up territory now, as if we weren't already. It's like, dude, come on! It doesn't have to be like this! Just let me go to Fontaine and we'll be on our way. Come on, man. Look for the objective.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake!
Oh, hi, you two.
Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
I saw things.
What happened while you were unconscious?
Oh, nightmare from hell.
I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
Founder of the Abyss Order.
You mean Clotar Alberich?
You know that name.
After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again.
Yeah, I imagine that was his ghost.
Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life. You could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
I have a lot to tell you. Oh, it really is not available yet.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path?
I also wish that I could know. One thing is clear, this was not a happy memory. Nope.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
I almost forgot about something.
What is it?
What lies buried in this field?
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
Is either of them buried in it?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
I expect to see corpses.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
Yep.
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand.
I know who it belongs to.
But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
Yeah, they belong to Clothar.
What? That's impossible. Unless... Clotar Albery finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Perhaps he did.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
All right.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
Yeah, the voice inside my head. Down, down.
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
It was just a memory?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner? Air quotes?
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
One more thing.
What is it?
I missed you, aw. I'm giving you a hug. It's a shame we can't actually see it for ourselves. To be continued. Achievement unlocked. Red light hit. Complete other quests to continue. Acer Palmatum at Chapter Act 1. Alright, so this is the interlude chapter for Act 3, but we also have the interlude chapter for Act 2. And then of course there's these things that still need to be done. So in the next few streams, that's what I'm going to focus on. So we're going to leave these things alone for now, and we're going to go back to checking out, dealing with Jet and her tribe, as well as possibly... Well, before going there, I should prioritize doing Surumi Island. That one I put on the back burner when we made our transition over to Sumeru, so I think it's high time we made our way back to Surumi Island and finally got that quest done. Because I really would like to get it finished if I could, so we are going to go ahead and call the stream here for tonight. So we're kind of officially finished with the story of Sumeru, but we are not done with things yet. There's still more to do, and I want to make sure we can get it done. So we will resume things on Monday, and with a little luck, we will finally go back to Inazuma and give Surumi Island the long-awaited piece that they've been looking for a very long time. So with all of that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Genshin Impact live here on Twitch. See you back all here on Monday as we finally get to that unfinished business I was hoping to take care of here tonight. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the lights.